Kundalini meditation today.
What does that mean?
Oh, what are different types of meditation? Yeah, that's a very good question. First thing to understand that meditation is only one. Only one. And that means to explore our existence, to explore our true nature beyond mind. Like we have many branded cell phones, but actually if you look deep inside, the cell phone is one. But the way the Apple iPhone opens up, or the Android opens up, or the normal phone opens up, the approach is different. Like this, you have more than 5,000 different approaches that are categorized as different types of meditation. But where lies the need of this approach? Yes, where lies the need of that approach of meditation? Not because it has to be commercial and to be marketed, but these different approaches are based on different temperament of an individual. A person can easily become aware without any effort. The approach will be different. The another guy is too much involved into the physical and cannot go beyond the physical. So you should have a different approach. The steps in meditation should first help that guy to release his mind from the indulgence of the body. Then only the mind can move deeper with it. So that becomes a different approach. Like this, many people come to me and they, I lost energy, I always feel tired and fatigued. So I have to give them those steps which helps them to release their energy from the subconscious, unconsciousness. Have you ever realized that you are thinking a lot, you are reacting, you dislike somebody, you hate, and those thoughts are continuously moving into your mind, and at the end of the day you feel tired? You did nothing. So it's a mind that also brings the physical fatigue and the tiredness. So then, yes, I realized that this guy needs something which can help his mind to get away with those thoughts. And ultimately, the guy feels relaxed. So like this, you have different approaches to meditation. But again, we can classify these meditation practices to progress, to progress continuously, to help us evolve in the midst of all the activities, maybe professional, maybe personal. So initially it is good to start. The rule of the thumb that one should start with a meditation regularly. You can say it's more like passive meditation where you maintain you minimize and reduce the activities of the physical, mental, and emotional. A regular practice. So once you start experiencing the inner peace, you can take this inner peace in active life. Active life means that at the workplace you feel anxiety, and so you pick up one or two steps of that meditation and you do it and get rid of it. So you're helping the meditation to move into your active life.
I've been doing that at work.
Huh?
I've been doing the breathing from the stress.
Yes, that will work. That will surely work. And then the third level of the progress comes when you take this meditation into a dynamic life. Whenever you remember, you recall, you start doing it. It helps you raise your awareness, move the mind within, and brings the inner peace. So in active life, whenever you see the challenges, then you act upon those challenges through these different practices. That becomes an active meditation. And gradually, the dynamic. That dynamic approach is what the authentic yoga tradition aims at. What it means, the time comes. You are doing any activity in the external world and still you can maintain that state of meditation. You are talking, you can maintain. You're working in your office still, you can maintain that state. And at that time you see that awakening, the brain remains totally empty and still you're doing everything outside. It's a total departure from the normal state of the mind. You're talking in the office and your mind is surrounded by a lot of thoughts. You start thinking of your home, your friends, your relations, your tiredness. That doesn't come. There is a natural focus. The brain remains totally empty. And you see that, something comes from that emptiness. It is so natural. Why I was thinking a lot? Why I was doing such a thing a lot? So you you have a total freedom from the mental wandering state, forgetfulness state, and a sense of anxiety, reaction, resistance, revolt. Everything drops down. So it's a process. One cannot achieve in a day.
No, I can't.
So let us start with today's meditation. Lie down on your back and close your eyes. Close your eyes. Be comfortable. Today we are doing Kundalini Meditation-1. And I realize something, and that I will be guiding you to maximize the result. You're comfortable. Eyes are closed. Your mind goes to the neck joint to just and align. Shoulder blades, elbows rest. Ankles and the toes. In that state of being comfortable, in the first 3 steps, every step has 3 stages. And in every step of this meditation, we move into a meditative state. I'll point you out, and you have a glimpse of it, a conscious experience that will make the practice deeper, enriching, and awakening. So put both your hands on the chest Look deep inside the center of the chest, where we say located is the heart of yoga, the seat of the consciousness. Looking inside and start breathing, long and fast breathing through the nostrils into the chest. Yes, that's good. Yes, continue. Don't worry about it. I'm looking and I'm observing. I'll take care of that. Continue long and fast breathing into the rib cage. This is good. This is the rhythmic breath I want. You're doing it. Continue. That helps a great deal. That is the benefit of a personal session. You may experience the lightness in the head. It is good. It is okay. You're in safe hands. And done. 1 minute is done. Bring the hands down. In the state of sensation, in the stillness in the body, look at the breath, moving breath in and out. Feel the sensation of the breath in and out. And do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. And in that state, when the breath is going in, count in 1. When the breath comes out 1. In 2, out 2. Go on counting the breath. What awareness you need to have? Do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. It is still the first step in the second stage. You're counting the breath because you engage the mind to live within. All meditations follow 3 fundamentals: moving the mind within, living within, awakening within. You're counting the breath from 1 to 25, and in that practice, the thought carries your mind away from the counting, no issue. In that same state of the stillness, recall, return, counting again from 1. And stop the counting, remain as you are in the state of doing nothing. It is the mindfulness state. In the mindfulness state, you are the seer, you are the observer without any intent. In order to awaken, what you observe, the sensation and the stillness in the body outside, deeper than the body, a natural flow of the breath. Deeper than the natural flow of the breath, maybe a couple of thoughts are coming and going. And deeper than the mind, you may have a glimpse of something. You may say emptiness or dark space or infinite space. Yes, that is the glimpse of mindfulness or meditative state, where the mind has to do nothing, is doing nothing, has no intent, and you are one with the existence. And now put both your hands on the belly and start breathing long and fast into the belly through the nostrils. You inhale, the belly goes up. You exhale, the belly drops down. Long and the fast breathing, the rhythmic breath. I like it, you're getting the rhythm. Expand the belly a little more. Continue with it 1 minute. That's really good. Yes, you are there. Continue with the rhythmic breath. The mind will complain of the fatigue. Don't worry. Continue the practice, please. Continue the practice. And it is done. Bring the hands down in the same state of sensation and the stillness in the body. Look at the moving breath. The first point is awareness of the breath. Second point, you feel the sensation of the breath that goes in and comes out. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. And start counting the breath. When the breath goes in one. When it comes out when. Go on counting the breath. You are counting the moving breath in the state of sensation and the stillness in the body. Look at the contradiction, the paradox. The existence follows the paradox logic. That is what the mind needs to know. Continue counting. Thought comes, you may forget the counting, it's okay. You hear me, recall, return, 1, 2, 25. And doing nothing now, in the state of mindfulness, you're an observer without any intent. And you see the different layers, the sensation and the stillness in the body, a natural flow of the breath, not interrupted by the mind. Then you may have a couple of thoughts or no thoughts. Both are good. We're simply an observer. We don't have an aim to empty the mind of its thoughts. And something deeper within a glimpse of emptiness. That is a state of meditation. We need to extend this period naturally. Now, in fact, we trigger the center of emotion while inhaling into the rib cage. We stimulate it and awaken to the center of the will inside the belly button, and now the center of the wisdom. Put your right hand on the belly, the left hand on the chest. And start breathing long and the hissing breath both into the belly and the chest. Looking deep inside the forehead in the space. First you inhale into the belly, inhale into the ribs. Yes, I could see that needs a couple of more sessions of practice. It will happen. Intellectually we understand, but experience comes by practice. You inhale first into the belly, then into the ribs. Again exhale from the belly, from the ribs. Belly goes up, follows the ribs. It's a one breath, continuous breath, unbroken breath. Continue. Long in the hissing, you may experience some lightness in the head, some energy sensations around the head and the body. It's okay. Continue. And it is done. Bring the hands down and bring the tip of the index finger and the thumb joint together with a gentle pressure. Bring the tip of the tongue inside the lower teeth. Lips remain together. This is the position of the body we need to maintain during the entire practice. Now, look at the moving breath again. Start counting the breath. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Breath goes in one, out one. Natural flow of the breath. Do not change the body position. Do not change the breath. But you observe, you see, and you count. And doing nothing in mindfulness in a meditative state, you are simply an observer. The outer layer of the existence, the sensation and the stillness in the body, the natural flow of the breath. Oh, might be some thoughts, but you're not here to control, to throw away these thoughts. Let it be. And something deeper within, an emptiness, a dark space. So the 3 steps are done. We have 9 steps in this meditation. The next 3 steps helps your mind to dive deep within. We retain the breath in all the next 3 steps for 30 seconds. We chant certain mantras at 3 centers. During the retention, we release the breath and move into the mindfulness. In the first 3 steps, we have a second stage to move slowly. But in the next 3 steps, we move directly into the mindfulness. So let us start with the 4th step. Inhale deeply into the belly, then into the chest. Hold the breath inside. Look inside the forehead and mentally start chanting. Aim, 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 longer. And there comes a natural pause. You retain the breath, the body is totally still, you are hammering inside the forehead. That is the key. For 30 seconds. Release the breath. Do nothing. Move into the mindfulness, an instant. Now you become simply an observer. You may undergo a variety of experiences. Be with it. You are in safe hands. We will repeat this. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Retain the breath inside. Look inside the forehead. Hammer. Aim. Aim. The mantra for the forehead is aim. Aim. Continue. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal, and move into mindfulness now. You become a seer of the body, breath, mind, and something deeper within. That's what I said. We want to help the mind to dive deep within us. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Retain the breath inside. Look inside the forehead and start hammering. Aim, aim. The mantra for the center of wisdom. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Instantly you move into the mindfulness, you do nothing. And in that state of doing nothing, you become aware of the sensation, the stillness, the sensation, the experience changes in the physical. And we experience the natural flow of the breath returns. We experience sometimes the emptiness in the mind and deeper within. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Retain the breath inside, look inside the forehead. Aim, aim, aim. Continue hammering. Longer. Mantra, aim. Release the breath and the mindfulness again. Remember, when you start inhaling, pay attention to the belly. First inhale, then into the rib cage, especially in this step. Inhale deeply into the belly, then into the chest. Retain the breath inside. Hammer inside the forehead. Aim, aim, aim. It works at a very subtler layers of our existence. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Mindfulness, looking the stillness in the body, experiences happens in the body, the natural flow of the breath, That expands unites with the energy all around, inside and outside. Mind seems to be empty, even if there are some thoughts, let it be. And deep inside. Now we move to the fifth step. Inhale only into the chest. Expand the chest, retain the breath, look inside the center of the chest, and the mantra is changed. Mantra is Hreem, Hreem. Continue to hammer Hreem, Hreem inside the center of the chest. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Move into mindfulness. In that mindfulness, you're simply looking, don't focus. You look at the stillness and the sensations in the body, the natural breath, the mind, and deep within. We'll continue 4 more repetitions of this step with the mantra Hreem. So inhale deeply into the chest only. Retain the breath inside and start hammering Hreem, 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 Hreem. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. And in that mindfulness state, you are simply looking at